الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفس. That's me, Julia. I'm a 1-year-old revert who's smiling because I just learned my second surah ever, despite not being able to speak Arabic. So how did I manage that? I'm here to show you my journey. I was planning to wait until Ramadan 2025 to start learning more surahs because currently I only know one, Surah al Falaq. But then I thought, why wait? The point of today's video is I'm going to try and memorize a new surah. I put a post asking for you all to suggest your favorite surah or what surah should I learn. And this person, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere here, commented that I should learn Surah al Falaq. So that is the one that I'm going to learn today. In James Clear's book called Atomic Habits, he talks about stacking something difficult onto something that is pleasurable or enjoyable for you as a way to create new habits. So I'm going to use that concept and I'm going to go to one of my favorite coffee shops and we're going to start learning in there. When I was in university, the way that I always studied was by just repetitively writing out the thing that I needed to memorize. So I'm going to use that technique. Once I've written out a sentence, the same sentence a few times, and I think I know it, then I'm going to cover it up and test myself. I'm also practicing writing the Arabic, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that because the purpose of learning this is to use during prayer. Writing it can help me with recognizing it and help me read it, but I'm primarily going to focus on just memorizing it so that I can say it myself during prayer. So it's been about an hour and I was just rewriting it. At the same time as that, I had the surah playing in my ears, so I was hearing like the correct pronunciation. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll be asking there for the next surah that I should learn. And I was also paying attention to the English, but of the like 5 or 6 lines, I feel like I kind of know the first 3, but not really. So I'm gonna go home now because the coffee shop got really, really loud and hectic. I'm gonna go home now and keep studying. That is ice on the water. That is how cold it is. I don't know if you can see my breath, but like I can see my breath right now. That's how cold it is. Okay, what I've got so far. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul a'udhu bil Qul a'udhu rahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil Qul a'udhu bil rabbil Qul a'udhu بربي الفلق
النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد
بالفلق من شر ما خلق. Help! Help! Wait till I'm running. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق. I wanted to like appear red pill, but then it's actually funny. No. غاسقين إذا وقب ومن شر غاسقين إذا وقب. It's actually really hard to think and run. قل الله أحد الله الصمد. That's the wrong one. قل أعوذ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد Something really beautiful happened this week. Throughout this process of learning the surah, I was feeling randomly really anxious during the week. And when that happens, I'll just put on some Quran on YouTube, which I did. And I was listening to one that I've listened to many times before. And I only understood the parts that were part of like the Fard prayer, the main prayer. But I had it on in the background. And then all of a sudden, I was like, that's Surah al Falaq. I realized that is Surah al Falaq. I recognized it and so then understood it. And that was just, subhanAllah, the most beautiful feeling. And that wiped away the anxiety that I was feeling. And it also made me feel like this whole video, this whole process of learning the surah has been so worth it. Alhamdulillah. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, it's starting to feel smoother and easier now and shorter. In the beginning, it felt like the longest thing ever, but now it's starting to feel a bit more manageable. Alhamdulillah. That means I'm learning. Testing, testing. I just want to say, pretend that this button is not missing. I need to sew it back on. It's extremely unfortunate. I found this jacket at a charity shop, and I'm assuming it came from a little old lady because it's got that very sort of structured aesthetic from someone that's maybe like 80 years old now, what they used to wear when they worked at a bank or something. I like the vibe. It should have got tea. This coffee is not that good. This is my final go at it. Okay, Bismillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. So here we are at the top of that interesting shaped building that I took you to in a different vlog. And at this point, this is going to be the end of the video. I claim to be an expert at that surah. No, I'm just joking. But basically, this is the end of the video. I'm pretty confident that I know the surah. I can use it in my prayer. So alhamdulillah, I think I really enjoyed this, and inshallah I'll make another video like this again in the future. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll be asking there for the next surah that I should learn. So put my Instagram here on the screen, and when I ask for the surah, then you can answer to me.